Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is Dirt Racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system, developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks, Legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this Sunday night. Got some more dirt ready to go for you here tonight. Week number 5 of the 7-week series in the 360 Sprint Car Series for Team Victory Lane Racing. They're going to be taking on Eldora here tonight. This lovely track in Rossburg, Ohio, folks. And I tell you what, it's going to be 35 laps of sheer sprint car race action coming up. We're going to go to playing of the national anthem when we come back. We'll let you know who to watch out for here tonight and what you can expect at this dirt race track. We'll be right back right after this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you wanted dirt, you got dirt tonight here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. I'm Dustin Caldwell, and tonight Team Victory Lane Racing presents their 360 Sprint Car Series, week number 5 of the 7-week series, and ladies and gentlemen, they're taking on Eldora. We are not wasting any time tonight. 35 laps coming at you. We're going to go on down and get you the starting lineup of this sprint car race here tonight. So here's what your starting grid looks like tonight. The number 3 of Howard Weaver, your series points leader, starting on the pole position. The number 18 of Austin Simmelman will be to the outside of that first row. Rocky Battenfield inside of row number 3. Tommy Champagne outside of that second row. Inside of that third row, the number 10 of Alex Bergeron. He'll have the number 14 of Eric Howe to the outside. Inside of row number 4, the number 77 of Travis Snyder is going to have Chad Gamersfelder to the outside. Derek Line, the number 88, inside of row number 5, and rounding out the top 10 in that fifth row, the number 117 of Carl Lokeson. Looking on back, the 11-car field here tonight. On shotgun, the number 8 of Thomas Axum. So 11 cars here at Eldora, and beautiful looking sprint cars as the pace truck's going to begin to take them off for a pace, and there they go. Oh, how we have waited to be able to bring you dirt racing here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. Had a chance to broadcast these guys Tuesday of last week over in Williams Grove for their Super Late Model Series, and it was a little caution heavy, but they told me, they said, come to Eldora because our 360 sprint cars are going to put on a show. So they're about to do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, looks like we're ready to get underway as the pace truck takes them into the backstretch. On behalf of Team Victory Lane Racing, the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network, iRacing.com, I am Dustin Caldwell, and we're ready for some racing. 35 laps of sprint car action coming your way. pace truck into the pits. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Already out to a lead. The number 3 of Howard Weaver slides it low into turns 3 and 4. Right behind him, the number 33 of Tommy Champagne, wasting no time, trying to take down the series points leader as they fire through the backstretch. In third, a little bump action between Bergeron and Howe. Howe gets around Bergeron. They're going to fight for it up to the high side. Here comes the 14 of Eric Howe. Running that cushion. Look at him on the outside. He's back in third. Bergeron back in fourth. Derek Lane back there in the 5th position slot. Caution flag's going to come out heading towards lap number 4. And Derek Lane, the 88, in that Pokemon machine. And I think Rocky Battenfield got into it. Let's go back and take a look at the replay real quick here. And it looks like a 3-car pileup at turn 2. And ouch, the 97, Rocky Battenfield got into it. And he's going to need a tug backed over, and he's going to try to get it back right side there. And the pace truck not really caring too much about him right there, but nevertheless, he's down on pit road. Howard Weaver, your series points leader, coming into week number 5 of the 7-week series. Started on the pole here tonight, been up front for these first few laps. American Racing, the sponsor on that number 3 sprint car. As we take you up to the high cam, showing you the pace truck coming off of turn number 2 here on lap 6. The famed Eldora Speedway. Here we go, pace trucks into the pits. Green flag flies, and wow, Champagne was not ready for that one. And Bergeron looking to challenge Howe for that second position slot as they come off of turn 4. The number 33 of Tommy Champagne still holds on to second on the high side. And challenging him now, Eric Howe down low. But Bergeron, the number 10, is going to look to the high side. Through turns 3 and 4, Bergeron to the high side of the cushion. Here he comes through the front stretch to the high side of the 14 of Howe. Howe down low back there behind Champagne. It's a 3-car battle out there for second position. Side by side, the 33 of Champagne to the high side. Oh, he's going to get a little tight in turn 2. And now the 14 of Eric Howe takes over second, just as the caution flag comes out on lap number 10. And I think there was a little bumping and banging going on back here with the number 5 Pennzoil machine of Chad Gamersfelder. But what a battle, ladies and gentlemen, for that second position slot. Tommy Champagne got a little tight in turn number 2. And that opened the doorway up for the 14 of Eric Howe and the number 10 of Alex Bergeron to get by. So Champagne back where he started tonight in 4th position when that second caution flag had come out. And like we always love to do here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network, let's take you down on board with your race leader, and it's Howard Weaver. That is what it looks like on board with your race leader. Of course, he's got a better view than what we've got. Here we're going back to green. Weaver out to the lead, heading towards lap 15. Here he comes through the front stretch. Eric Howe back in second. Bergeron back there in third, and Howe's into the wall in turn 2. Bergeron's going to go by into second position. Tommy Champagne looking to the inside in turn number 4. He's running the bottom groove. To the high side, the number 10 of Alex Bergeron is now into second. Here he comes into the backstretch. Tommy Champagne looking to take back second. He had it earlier tonight. Differences of high and low grooves being run in these turns. And now Alex Bergeron's going to go to the low groove. Champagne back in third, but here comes Eric Howe. Firing back the number 14 in fourth. Right there behind the 33 of Champagne, who's running the low groove. Howe's up to the high side. Here he comes into turn 3. He's got some momentum here on lap 18. Can he do it? And a slow-moving car down low. And now a battle for the race lead. Alex Bergeron to the high side of Weaver. Weaver to the inside. They're going at it. Can he get there? To the high side, he's got a nose over him. Bergeron's going to pick up his second lap lead of the night. Howard Weaver down to the low side through 3 and 4. Bergeron up to the high side. Here he comes. That momentum off of 4, and Alex Bergeron takes over the race lead. Oh, contact back there with Champagne. Caution flag's going to come out. Tommy Champagne holds on to third, but not without controversy. Let's go back and take a look. He's going to get up into the wall. And right there, the number 14 of Eric Howe is going to get into him, as well as the number 18 machine, Austin Simmelman. Simmelman will swing by the outside, and amazingly, Tommy Champagne holding on to third after all of that. But I think he's going to get relegated there by race control, so Austin Simmelman now will be in third position. But the late breaking story is this guy right here, the number 10 of Alex Bergeron. Bergeron has taken over the lead. Lights look to be off the pace truck. We're ready to go back green. It'll be 10 to go at the line. Here we go, pace truck. Dives off for pit road. Bergeron ready to get on the throttle. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. Here comes Weaver down low. Not able to get there, and Alex Bergeron. But here comes Simmelman to the inside with a little slide pass. Loses momentum out of 4. He's going to stay behind Weaver. Weaver up to the high side now. He's going to follow Bergeron, but here comes Simmelman. Looking for the inside. He's going to stay high through 3 and 4. Simmelman back there challenging Weaver for that second position slot. To the inside, they're both running the low groove through 1 and 2. Bergeron pulls away to about 0.8 of a second race lead. Howard Weaver back there in second. Here comes Simmelman. Does he got anything for Weaver? Weaver's going to go down low in 1 and 2 with 7 to go. Simmelman stays up high, loses a little bit. He's going to cross over. A little crossover move through 3 and 4, and he's got it. Oh, to the inside. Austin Simmelman picks up second with 6 laps to go. Can he hold it? Here comes Howard Weaver looking back to the inside. He's going to stay high through 3 and 4. I think he got a little bit tight and lost a little bit off of it. 5 laps to go now for Alex Bergeron. Into the backstretch he goes. Oh, and he is pulling away to about a second lead. It's going to be 4 at the line. Simmelman back in second, now pulling away from Howard Weaver. Weaver back in third. Derek Line in fourth. Eric Howe back there in 5th position. Here comes Bergeron off of 4. It's now 3 laps to go. In the week number 5 of the 360 Sprint Car Series here at Eldora. And I tell you what, he's coming towards lap traffic. The next time by, he's going to see the white flag. Alex Bergeron out of turn number 2. Here he comes into the final 2 turns. Looking down at the white flag. 1 more lap to go for the number 10 of Alex Bergeron. Austin Simmelman holding on in second. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, your week number 5 winner at Eldora, the number 10 of Alex Bergeron. Austin Simmelman will come in second, Howard Weaver third, the number 88 of Derek Line fourth, and Eric Howe will round out your top 5 here at Eldora. And there he is, your winner tonight. Over to the victory lane podium. How about that? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the number 10 of Alex Bergeron. And a congratulatory bump there from the 33 of Tommy Champagne. Here's what your race summary looked like out of the 35 laps. 1 lead change was all it took. 3 total cautions here tonight. Go ahead and bring up the results for you on the screen. Look to get some driver interviews. Joining me now, finishing third here tonight, was the series points leader coming into tonight's race for the 360 Sprint Car Series, Howard Weaver. How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. That was a lot better race than the late model race the other day.
Well, tonight you come out, you started on the pole, you had a great early run, had a couple of good restarts, and then now you find yourself towards about lap 15, lap 16 of this race. I think total of tonight, you led a total of, 18 laps. And then it looked like Alex Bergeron kind of came with you a little bit, and he got underneath you. He was able to get around you. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, what actually happened is there was a lap car that came out of the pits and just randomly came out of the pits I wasn't expecting, and I pretty much came to a stop to try to miss him. Luckily, my car went straight through his. It like ghosted out or something. But whenever I did that, it allowed Alex to get a run on the high side and pass me, but he was pretty fast too. But I would have liked to have seen what would have happened if that guy didn't decide to pull out for no reason. But it was still a good race and seemed like you could run a couple different lines. I don't have enough experience in these cars hardly to run right up against the outside wall like they were, so I was still trying to use the low line even though it's pretty worn off at the end.
Well, you came in tonight with a 2-point lead over Tommy Champagne, and looks like Austin Simmelman, who was 7th overall in points, is going to finish ahead of you. Tell us, what do you expect going forward in this series?
Yeah, I think there's only a couple weeks left, but I'm gonna have to check the points real quick. But I think we might be able to hang on. Probably the fastest car usually here was Austin Simmelman, and Alex, and they missed a couple races. So I think I got a pretty good shot at it. If I can hold off probably Eric Huff, he's going to be tough. But and Tommy's going to be tough too. He seems to finish in the top 5 about every week. So if I don't have any big screw ups, though, I might have a decent shot at it.
Well, is there any thanks or shout outs you'd like to give for your third place finish here tonight at Eldora?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Windview Games for sponsoring me, and just everybody that showed up tonight. And it was a lot cleaner race than the other day, and seemed to be multiple lines. And so I'd just like to thank all those guys for being competitive and not having too many screw ups.
Well, congratulations, Howard, on your third place finish. Best of luck to you in the series going forward.
All right, thank you, Dustin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get another interview here for you. Not sure that Austin Simmelman's available. So we're going to go ahead and skip over second and go right to first to the number 10 of Alex Bergeron, who came in first tonight. Alex, you got to be happy with this win here at Eldora. You looked really strong coming on, putting a challenge to Howard Weaver. He says a lap car, coming out of the pits kind of slow him up a little bit. But if that would not have happened, do you think you would have had enough for the number 3 to beat him anyways?
Yeah, sure. Our car was very fast tonight, once again, and yeah, we were catching him a little bit. I think in each race, I messed up a little bit, didn't add the right line, and we finished third in our heat, but should have finished first. But it's a racing deal, and now we came back on the victory lane, so I'm happy with that.
Well, definitely a hard-fought battle. You end up leading a total of 17 laps here tonight. Is there any thanks or shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, sure. I would like to thanks Myra Inc., Motorsport 88 to be on the car, and to my team, Fastlane Motorsport, that also support me in the Peak Series and on the oval side, and also on the dirt side as well. So it's pretty awesome to have them on my car and be helping me, and also to you guys for digital for broadcasting network for tonight's broadcast. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, Alex, tonight you come in 9th overall in the series points. A victory here in week number 5 definitely going to help propel you up towards that top 5, if not a chance at the championship in the final 2 weeks. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Let's take a look at the 11-car results here tonight that raced out week number 5. Bergeron picking up the victory, Simmelman at second. Weaver third. Huff is going to come in fourth. I called him How. It's Huff. I finally got a pronunciation on that one. Derek Line rounding out the top 5. Tommy Champagne tonight, second overall in the series points, just 2 points behind. Howard Weaver coming into week number 5 is going to have a tough 6th place finish after running second. Started 4th here tonight. The number 97 of Rocky Battenfield is going to finish 7th. Carl Lokeson is going to finish 8th. Chad Gamersfelder, they're making me work for these names here tonight, is going to finish 9th. Thomas Axum rounding out the top 10. And looking on back, Travis Snyder will finish out your 11-car field. Excuse me. Well, that will look like it will do it for us here tonight. Love to be able to bring dirt race action to you. Not quite the length as our asphalt series, but folks, we're going to have plenty more coming at you, so make sure you stay in touch here with the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube and on Twitch. However you got us out tonight there, always appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back in action coming up this Thursday, or excuse me, not this Thursday, it's week 13, so we're actually going to be off the rest of the week while iRacing does their thing, but we'll be back in action the following Thursday with a Button Box Shop Super Series. So always implore you folks to get out. It's that time of year. Get out to your local short track. Support your local short track. Get out there and watch some great racing. That's where it's at, folks. That's going to do it for us here tonight. I'm Dustin Caldwell for the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. For Team Victory Lane Racing, saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you. Have a good night.